We have to do this. It's a bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana High School basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from the Bill Green Arena, put on by Tournament Director and Athletic Director here at Marion High School, and Steve Moritz. Outstanding job him and his staff have done here in the Class 4A regionals here on the north part of the state and the great state of Indiana. These two squads, of course, both from the city of Fort Wayne. Outstanding environment that we had here this morning with the 10 a.m. game, where we did see the Carroll Chargers defeat the McCutcheon Mavericks 68-38. It was an outstanding defensive display for the Carroll Lady Chargers. It was absolutely tremendous, holding a 26-a-game shooter in Teresa Maggio to just 14 points, and a lot of those came in mop-up duty late in that ball game when the game was in hand. They held the Mavs to 30% from the field, 33% from beyond the arc. 5 of 15 was the Mavs, 12 for 40 from the field. So it was an outstanding defensive performance. Carroll shot the ball decently well, not from deep at 35%, 6 of 17, but from 2, 25 of 46. Within the three-point arc. A lot of that came from turnovers, live ball turnovers, and turned them right into buckets. Did the Carroll Chargers under head coach Mark Redding, as they are the Summit Athletic Conference champions and have played their arch rival and Summit Athletic Conference foe, these Homestead Spartans, who come into tonight 20-5 under head coach Rod Parker. But looking back at that ball game from the 10 a.m., that 68-38 winner for Carroll, and the scoring output from Emily Parrott. She was tremendous, 17 points, 8 rebounds in that ball game. Fordyce had 10. Castater had 10. You had 3 players with 7, and Nevaeh Jackson, Delane Sheets, and Olivia Lowry. And you had Sanaya Jackson going for 8. It was an outstanding job, all-around team effort from Carroll, as they seem to be clicking on all cylinders right now where it matters the most, and that is the regional final, looking to move into semi-state next week. For the Homestead Spartans, they got the second game of the doubleheader today, the noon tip. They did defeat Noblesville 62-57 in double overtime. Caitlin Shoemaker made a bucket, had a lay-in as the buzzer went off in the fourth quarter to tie it up, and then it was all Homestead in that overtime period. They ended up winning 62-57. Another outstanding defensive performance we saw from a Fort Wayne team, and they did it against one of the best players in the country in the sophomore class, Ashlyn Shade. Ashlyn Shade got her points. She went for 27, 3 for 10 from 3, though, so they did a good job from beyond the arc, holding her in check a little bit. But 27 points, but no other player for the Millers was in double digits scoring. So that was a huge, huge, huge difference for Homestead in that win. Of course, forcing 17 turnovers helped big time. A lot of those live balls as well, but did give up 21 turnovers. They were hounded in the backcourt by the press, which Carroll, we know, is going to do that to their rival here in Homestead. It was an outstanding shooting morning, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. Allison Stevens went 6 from 9 from beyond the arc. She really kept Homestead chugging along throughout that whole first half into the third quarter, where Patterson really flexed her muscles, where she finished with 19 points and 12 boards. Missed some at the free throw line, and if you shore that up, it's a whole different ball game. So Ayanna Patterson did go 9 of 17 from that charity stripe. So I'm not a math major, but I don't think that's very good. You need to get better than that in this ball game against Carroll, because she will get fouled, because she creates contact like no other. But another outstanding shooting performance for the team, for Homestead, as they shot 54% from the field. 54% from the field, 19 of 35. 7 of 12 from deep, 58% from deep, and 6 of them were from Allison Stevens, one player. Now, the charity stripe. That's where, they could have sealed that game with Noblesville, no doubt about it. They went 54% from the free throw line, 17-31. So they're going to have to shore that up big time here tonight to beat their rival, because they played them previous on December the 4th, and it was a Carroll win, 62-58 in double overtime. So don't want to go anywhere here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good one between two Fort Wayne clubs right here in Marion, Indiana. This broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified of all of our live events as they do happen. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. The Big Eye Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union. We get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenweiler Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind in the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. iCryo specializes in whole-body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. LS Deca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. LS Deca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit lsdecarestaurant.com. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. So there we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about game time. Carroll and Homestead. Where else would you want to be? Tuning in right here, right live from Bill Green Arena. As this is SummitCitySports.com. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Hunter Sosenheimer is on the camera. The winner will play the winner of Penn and Crown Point. That's going on in LaPorte. That was a 7:30 tip, as this is an 8 o'clock tip as the players are on the floor. So we're going to take a short break, as we don't want to get flagged for the pre-programming of these America the Beautiful and the national anthem. So prevent any flagging, copyright infringement, we're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the 4A Regional right here live from SummitCitySports.com.
Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
The place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people who know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think, you know, that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We believe in sharing positive stories and are excited to set the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Basketball is such a reactionary sport, and we talk all the time about your first 3 steps are the most important: powering out, exploding, the things that they're teaching our kids with changing direction quicker, getting a stronger core. Those things have been very valuable for our athletes. Everything that Parkview Sports Medicine has done has been very applicable to what we do on the court. We're learning how to control our bodies, and that's something that I think our girls have really benefited from. Some of our girls who had some speed and quickness now are becoming more explosive.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are back and we are ready. The lights are going out and the spotlights are going on here at Bill Green Arena. Live from Marion High School. We will start with the starters for Carroll, then move on to the Homestead Spartans. Let's go to our PA announcer.
A 6-foot freshman guard, number 23, Lexi Hempstead. A 5'11" sophomore guard, number 12, Samantha Gibson. A 5'9" sophomore guard, number 14, Taylor Fordyce. A 5'8" senior guard, number 3, Emily Harris. A 5'8" senior guard, number 32, Elaine Street. The head coach for the Chargers is Mark Ray. And now the starters for the Homestead Spartans. A 5'7" sophomore guard, number 20, Molly Scott. A 5'10" sophomore forward, number 22, Allison Stevens. A 5'9" junior forward, number 30, Maggie Kingsley. A 6'3" junior forward, number 34, Daniela Patterson. And a 5'6" senior guard, number 12, Grace Sullivan.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Starting lineups are in the books. The Homestead Spartans 20-5. The Carroll Chargers 24-2. About to lock horns right here in Marion, Indiana. Previous matchup on December the 4th. Carroll won in double overtime, 62-58. Carroll coming off an outstanding win over McCutcheon in that first ball game of the day. They won that by 30, 68-38. And Homestead won in overtime against Noblesville, 62-57. We are ready. The Homestead fans and the Carroll fans have traveled over down here to Marion, and we are set. Carroll in the blue, Homestead in the white. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. This is Tim Atkinson here with SummitCitySports.com, calling your play-by-play. Been here with you all day long. Has picked up a little lunch and right back here for the championship as Fordyce attacks. Parrott couldn't get that put back. Sheets, how about a third attempt here now? Good skip pass, Parrott, little jab step. Uses up the pivot, off the glass. Pretty stuff from the University of St. Francis commit. That's Emily Parrott. Puts the first one up and in. What she did exactly against McCutcheon to start the ball game. And this is where it could be an issue for Homestead. They had problems against the press. And it's a beautiful recovery there from Jackson and does get a piece of that. As Stevens was looking for her 3. Good look to Fordyce. Quick 2 buckets for Carroll. Up 4-zip to start this ball game in the press. As I mentioned, they did struggle a little bit against Noblesville with that press. They did turn the ball over 21 times. Against the Millers, but pulled it out when made the plays when it mattered. And basically with the concept, don't let anybody but Ashlyn Shade hurt you, and they did just that. Stevens with the second attempt, got caught on the air, still found Sullivan. Starters for Homestead is number 12, Grace Sullivan, number 20, Molly Stock, 34, Ayanna Patterson, number 30, Maggie Kinsley, and number 22 is Allison Stevens as Maggie Kinsley hits the 3 ball. Huge. Getting that from Maggie Kinsley is going to be big. She is a defensive juggernaut for sure. And good catch down low. Jackson brought it down, but too much. That's going to be a foul on Homestead. That foul on the floor. Cassinator as the starters for Carroll. Number 3, Emily Parrott. Number 12, Sanaya Jackson. 14, Taylor Fordyce. 23, Lexi Castater. And number 32 is Delane Sheets. Full court pressure will continue, as it will all ball game long. Patterson. That one, halfway down, rimmed out on her. It's an unlucky bounce there for the top junior, one of the top 5 players in the country in the junior class. Sheets at the high post, finds Jackson, she keeps it in. Jackson's going to hand off to Parrott, they switch. Oh, beautiful look, Castater, tough catch into the shooting pocket, no good. Battle Fortin's going to be a jump ball. That will go with Carroll on the possession arrow, as Homestead did get the opening tip. Little baby jumper, baseline, no good. Rebound, Patterson. Patterson, she can push it, no doubt about it. Needs help now. Finds Stock. Stock, Stevens in the corner. Stock got the ball back. Another one halfway down, rimmed out on her. Fordyce, somebody's got to stop ball. Good crossover. Left hand, can't get it. And Kingsley with the foul. How about that crossover from Fordyce from the right hand to the left hand? Fordyce for 2. That's the first of 2. (5-3) the score. That's 2 fouls now on Homestead. And does convert both. 6-3. Carroll doubles up. They set the press. 4 points now for Fordyce. Sullivan. Oh, nice job splitting the D. Then the crossover to the right hand found Patterson. Patterson baseline, so tough to handle. That one a little heavy. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's looking to push it. Has Sheets. Oh, good recovery there from Stevens. Here's Castater. Sheets going to pop out to the top of the key. Couple dribbles, little scoop, lay in. Oh, outstanding. Delaying Sheets with a little scoop lay in. Now Sullivan. Finds Kingsley. Now Patterson. Patterson lost the handle, found Stevens, a three. That one short and over the backboard. And she'll still keep letting them rip as she should. She's an outstanding shooter, 6 and 9 in the regional semifinal against Noblesville today. Substitution. Nevaeh Jackson will check in for Sanaya Jackson. These coaches know each other so well. Head coach Rod Parker and Coach Mark Redding. So many matchups between the two of these clubs. Good back cut from Fordyce. And spun it home over Stevens. Nicely done. Fordyce really putting her fingerprints on this game. She's got 6 of the 10. Stock. Oh, beautiful. Brought the defense to her and then dropped the dime to Patterson. Ayana's first bucket. 10-5 the score. The steal from Grace Sullivan. Sullivan into the paint. Another look, but Parrott read it. And that's going to be last touch by Ayana Patterson, they say. Does the baseline official. Ayana Patterson, you see, she could do everything on the basketball court. Over 50-some offers. I mean, from everyone. Does not, you name it, she's been offered. Who's number 34 in white, just a junior. Fordyce here with the dribble. Barrett, just under 3 minutes. Finds Jackson. Set 3 ball from the corner. Nevaeh Jackson hits her first 3 look. That one from the corner. Here's Sullivan. And a whistle. And a foul. Good take by Kingsley. 13-5. Good start here for Carroll. Kayla Gibbs is going to check in for Delane Sheets. Stock wide open on the inbound play. Another one spins out. Patterson with the board. Offensive glass work for Ayana. She's got 4. 2.5 left in the quarter. Fordyce. Gibbs gets a screen. Olivia Lowry has checked in. She had an outstanding game this morning. 7 points. Here she is down low. Oh, nicely done by the senior. Olivia Lowry coming up big here today. And another steal. Here's Fordyce. Oh, nice low dribble. Needs help, though. Skip pass. Nevaeh Jackson, a second 3. Can't get it. Rebound Stevens. Stevens needs help. Finds it in Sullivan. Stock, just under 2 minutes. Stevens. And they're going to get a foul. A little push foul. Substitution. As Kingsley checks out, Amber Austin in. Stock, guarded by Parrott. Here's Patterson, guarded by Lowry. They double team. Stock, one dribble into space. Another one halfway down. Here's Gibbs to Jackson. Parrott. She'll back it out. 1.5 minutes. Here's Gibbs. Castaner. Jackson in the post. Little scoop. That went underneath the cup. Sullivan picked it up. On the board. Found Austin. No, the steal by Parrott. Jackson, right hand jump hook. That just natural ability right there, folks. Nevaeh Jackson. She's got 5. Another steal? We do. Castaner and lays it up and in. Lexi Castaner and Carroll rolling. Homestead has to burn a timeout, and we'll take one with them. 30-second variety, SummitCitySports.com.
Been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really
Welcome back, and ladies and gentlemen, for a regional final. The winner will move on either to the LaPorte or the Logansport semi-state next Saturday, as the IHSAA will determine who will broadcast that regional. Of course, we will put in the request, but we'll see what happens. Here's Stock. 45 seconds. Patterson down low. Can't get the end one, but she's going to go to the line. It's important for her to get these first couple to go down from the charity stripe. Patterson. It's the first. 4 now. 19-8 the count. And that one no good. Battle for the rebound. And Lowry and Austin tie it up. And that'll get a possession to Homestead. .40 seconds left in the quarter. Sullivan. Here's Stock. Screen and roll there from Austin. Wasn't there. Back to Stock. Down low, Patterson a little heavy. Jump ball. It's going to go back to Carroll on the alternating possession. Emily Parrott. Backs it back out. 18 seconds. .12 seconds. Plenty of time here for Carroll. Nevaeh Jackson goes back to Gibbs. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Patterson to steal. 2 seconds. Got to get rid of it. That's good. Oh, just heavy off the glass. And that will be the end of one. It will stay an 11-point lead for Carroll at the end of the first quarter. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start our second quarter of game action. Regional finals. Carroll absolutely rolling, up 11, 19-8. Uh-oh, Ayana got away the cup and is not going to miss that one. Put it up and in. Patterson now with 7. Seven of the 10. 3, Pocock, no. That's number 10, Brooke Pocock, who just checked in, and that did go off of Homestead. It did look like it went off Austin's fingertips. Pocock back to Castater, 7:15 left in the second quarter. Good cut from Castater. Can't get the scoop lay-in around Patterson. Sullivan comes with the rebound. Sullivan, crossover. She's got numbers. The kick. Stevens, a 3. No. Rebound, Fordyce. Minute into the quarter. The look, Castater. And back to Fordyce. They'll slow it. Brooke Pocock. And that will go out of bounds right back to Homestead. Chance to cut into this 9-point deficit. Homestead's done a nice job, especially Sullivan, on breaking this press. They're going to kick it back out. Sullivan backs it back out now. Sullivan. And we're going to foul. Sullivan just dribbled it until she got a foul picked up on her defender. Not a bad idea. Emily Parrott's going to check back in. Checking in for the first time is number 14, Evie Bottoms, for Homestead. She joins Austin, Kingsley, Stock, and Patterson. For Carroll, Parrott. The Jackson twins. Castater and Fordyce. A little nickel dimer out front. Looked like Bottoms more lost her footing, but the foul called. And that will be the 4th on Carroll. Now that's the 5th on Carroll, and more importantly, the 2nd on Sanaya Jackson. So she does check out. And Delane Sheets back in for Coach Redding. Patterson, spin move. Impressive. Can't get it to go. She's just come so close at these and ones all day long. I think she's had an opportunity of about at least half a dozen, maybe closer to 8 to 10. But Patterson to the line. This is where she needs to strengthen her game. If she's got a weakness, that's it. But bangs that one home. 19-11. Second attempt for Patterson. And again, 50% from the charity stripe. Fordyce had a nice first quarter with 6 points. Jackson can't get that. Patterson pulls it down. And that's going to be a foul. That's the 7th team foul, so Patterson to the line. See if she can take advantage. Homestead shooting the rest of the way. 5:46 left in the second quarter. That's big time. Front end here for Patterson as Austin checks out. Hits the front end. Nicely done by the junior. We'll get a second attempt. Hits them both. Ayanna Patterson stepping up from the charity stripe. Cuts it to 6. Fordyce wanted Parrott, couldn't find her. Jackson couldn't find the opening. Back to Fordyce, and it was thrown away. Nice little mini run for Homestead. Can they cash in again? And out of bounds, right back. They give it right back to Carroll on another little sloppy turnover. And head coach Parker is shaking his head. Fordyce, excuse me, that's Castater. They're going to get a foul on Sullivan. Sullivan saying she grabbed my arm. That'll be the third team foul on Homestead. That's her second. Another big call because that's her second foul. She is the main point guard for this Homestead club. Castater needs help, finds Nevaeh Jackson. She backs it out, guarded by Kingsley. Look at the crossover. Oh, good help D by Bottoms on the little dig down on the help D. Sullivan looking for space, looking, fine to the cup, and is fouled. Grace Sullivan had one thing on her mind, and that was getting to the cup or drawing the D. The D never came, so she took it up. Is fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Second attempt here for Sullivan. Grace Sullivan, the Fair State commit, hits them both. 4-point game. Her first 2 points. Parrott. Just under 5 left in the second quarter. Look for Jackson on the cut. Sanaya Jackson's checked back into the game, number 12 with 2 personal fouls. Sheets, look for the back cut to Parrott. Stock came over to help, and a foul. Yeesh. That's real light there. 4:41 left, 5-point game. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Homestead. Oh, that's on Sullivan, too. I thought it was on Stock. That's on Grace Sullivan. So that's going to be her 3rd foul. That is huge. She's going to have to sit the rest of the way with 4:41 left. That's your point guard sitting at the bench now. Tough one there for Grace. Parrott. Maybe that can get her going a little bit. 1 and 2. Here's Patterson. Good job by Gibbs. Because Lowry is going to be in trouble one-on-one. Here's Austin. Finds Stock. 4.5 minutes. Stock wants Patterson. She pops out. Austin. Now Patterson at the high post. Back to Austin. Turnaround jumper. That one just a little bit short. And no, it was not touched by Lowry. But Amber Austin's not going to miss many of those. She is an outstanding jump shooter from about 10 to 15 feet, 16 feet. I mean, it's pure. She hit, 4 of them, I think, in that first game against Noblesville in that overtime win. About midway through this second quarter. Here's Sheets, the crossover. Finds Gibbs. Gibbs guarded by Stock. 2 outstanding sophomores. Gibbs back to Sheets. Jackson wanted it. Now goes Parrott. Emily Parrott, under 4 minutes. Wants a screen from Lowry. Nope. Goes to Lowry, a little handoff. Parrott, that was partially blocked by Patterson. Yeah, good job by the officials talking to each other on that one. Yeah, that was blocked by Patterson. So it looked live to me that way live. 5-point game, 3:45 remaining. Oh, tough catch. Oh, and a tough finish. How about Kayla Gibbs? Back to a 7-point edge. Patterson backs it out. Needs help. Near 5-second call. Finds Kingsley. Kingsley, couple dribbles. Tried the right-handed scoop and is fouled. Yeah, she was hit upside the head. That's an immediate foul call. Yeah, it looks to be all right. That foul's on Sheets. Her first, team's 9th. Kingsley with the 2-shot foul. Kingsley, second attempt. Hits them both. Back to a 5-point game. 3:24 remaining in this second quarter. Everything on the line right here tonight in Bill Green Arena. Lexi Castater, no good, but the long rebound comes out to Gibbs. Now back to Castater. 3:10 left. Castater cut off. Finds Jackson. Guarded by Stevens. Sheets. Castater. Got a 5-out going right here for Carroll. Just trying to work on a couple cuts and dribble drives. There's Jackson on the flash. Sheets. 3. That one's long. Battle for the rebound comes to Amber Austin. Needs help. Finds it in Molly Stock. Remember, no Grace Sullivan. She's got 3 fouls. Stock doing the point guard duties. They got a big lineup in right now, does Homestead. Here's Patterson. That's what you got to do. You got to help. But Patterson, she fights through it and finishes. 3-point game. Castater. Scoop. No good. 12 points unofficially here for Ayanna. 2:16 left. 22-19. Castater hits the first of 2. There's the freshman. Can't get the second. Loose ball. Who's it off of? I'm going to say last touch by Carroll. As the officials now conferring. And let's see what the call they make. They're going to say it's going to stay here. I couldn't tell who that went off of. It went off somebody's underneath the knee around that area. It was hard to tell. They're going to flare out here to Castater. Sheets. Kick out. Parrott, 3 ball. Hit it. Drains the 3. 7-point lead. Parrott with 6. Here's Patterson. The kick. Stevens, wing 3 ball. No. Just cold. Parrott with the leak out. That's what you got to be aware of. As soon as they see a shot going up, somebody's running to the other end. Kingsley trying to go back at it. Spin move, too far underneath the bucket, but fouled on Castater. Quick pace. Kingsley can't get the first of 2. Kingsley will get a second attempt. That foul was on Castater. They corrected it. So that's her 3rd personal foul. And she'll check out with 1:29 remaining. Kingsley second. Hits it. 8-point game. Kingsley now with 4 points. 125. Jackson to Parrott. Guarded by Patterson. Now to Jackson. Here's Sanaya. 1:15 left. There's a mismatch here on the dribble drive. We'll see if they'll hold it until Homestead comes out and guards. This is what happens when you don't have a shot clock. Forces the D to come out where they don't want to come. There's Jackson, guarded by Austin. Look for the up and under. It wasn't there. The lob, but Patterson read it. And last touch by Parrott. It's going to go to Homestead. How about the student section here for Homestead? Looks like half the boys varsity club is in the building. They're sitting down to our left. We can't get a camera shot of them. There's a little bit of a wall in the way. Here's Patterson. all the way into the paint. That looks like she just lost the handle right when she was getting ready to release it. 40 seconds. Pocock is not going to waste it. Has the dribble. 35 seconds. Jackson. 28 seconds. Castater, extra pass to Pocock, 15 seconds. Parrott, guarded by Patterson. 6 seconds. Knocked away by Kingsley and picked it up. Got to get rid of it. Oh, just couldn't get it off before the buzzer. And we got ourselves an 8-point game. 28-20 midway through this regional final right here from Bill Green Arena, live from Marion, Indiana. This is Indiana High School basketball. We'll be right back. Brought to you by SummitCitySports.com.
To do this, a bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime score, Carroll on top of their Summit Athletic Conference rival in the Homestead Spartans, 28-20. As we'll take a look at the stat sheet. So here we go, looking at the numbers here for Carroll with 28 points. Emily Parrott with 8. Taylor Fordyce with 6. Nevaeh Jackson with 5. Lexi Cassader with 3. And then Gibbs, Sheets, and Lowry all with 2 points apiece. For Homestead, leading the way was Ayanna Patterson with 12 points. Maggie Keensley dropped in 6. And Grace Sullivan with 2 points. But Sullivan has those 3 fouls. Big stat in the first half. Homestead shooting 5 of 18 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3. That's 11% from 3, 28% from the field goal. Now what kids kept them in it was their Achilles heel in the first game today. The free throw line, they're 9 of 12 from the charity stripe, 75%. Ayanna Patterson's done a great job, 4 of 6. Keensley 3 of 4, and Sullivan 2 of 2. So they've done a nice job in that realm, and that's what's kept them in here against Carroll in this pressure. Turnovers, it's equal. Carroll has 8. Homestead was 7. Real stat that sticks out to me big time. Total rebounds, 18 for Carroll, 11 for Homestead. 8 of those 18 for Carroll were offensive rebounds. So that's a big stat right there because they're not shooting it well from deep at all. They're 2 of 7, 29%, and just 46% from the field. So a lot of things can change here as we go into this third and fourth quarter, the regional final ball game and the trip to semi-state to face the winner of either Penn or Crown Point, which is going on in LaPorte right now. I think they tipped at 8:30. They're probably on Central Time that I'm thinking about it. And then those 2 winners, this one and the one in LaPorte, will either play in LaPorte or they will play in Logansport there at the Berry Bowl, which I've been to many times. So much fun. So it's going to be an outstanding end to this wonderful Saturday of Indiana High School girls basketball. So we're going to take a break. But before we do, this broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. Big Eye Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. The Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start earning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. High Cryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, and infrared sauna and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne favorite since 1973. El Azteca Mexican recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit elaztecarestaurant.com. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy, and our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. So back to the action. Third quarter is upon us. An all Fort Wayne regional final. Guaranteed a squad from the Fort heading to semi-state. Will it be Carroll up by 8, or will it be Homestead on the comeback trail? We're about to find out right here live from Summit City Sports as Parrott off the start. Just how she started the first game and how she starts the first half of this ball game, and then the second half with a lay-in. Parrott now with 10. 3, Kinsley, that one's short. Patterson does save it, but to Jackson. The leak out, can Fordyce get to it? She does. Underneath the cup, but hustling was Nevaeh Jackson. 4 quick ones for Carroll. Jackson now with 7. Sullivan playing with 3 fouls. Patterson pops out. And out of bounds. It'll stay here. You can hear the Carroll sideline saying, watch the lob to Patterson. Instead, she's going to flare out to the top of the key. And knocked away. And who they got that on? Stevens? Yeah, they got that on Allison Stevens. Has not been able to get anything going from behind the arc. She had 6 in the regional semifinal. 0 for 5 in that first quarter. Kingsley checks out. That was the first foul on Stevens. Can't get it to go. Better for the ball. That's going to be a jump ball, and it will go to Homestead. Out of bounds. 6:45, 12-point lead for Carroll. Here live from Summit City Sports. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. It's amazing. Tomorrow will be the boys tournament pairing show from IHSA. I believe that starts about 4:30 or something tomorrow. You can go to the website and check it out. Oh, nice jump stop by Patterson. That's going to be a foul on Parrott. .631. First team foul on Carroll in the second half. It will be Ayanna to the line. 12 points. It's the first of 2. 11-point game. Second attempt. Ayanna Patterson stepping up from the free throw line. Jackson, baseline as Austin came out. Oh my goodness! Ayanna Patterson with the absolute rejection. Woo! Oh man. I think she said something too because the official had to talk to her a little bit. Parrott, Fordyce, 15-foot jumper. No. Patterson with the rebound. Sullivan. Three ball Stevens. It's about to go down. Eventually it's going to go down, folks. Allison Stevens triples up. It's her first point. Check it. She's got 5. 7-point game. Yeah, that was her first bucket. She's got 3. And another whistle on Homestead. Who's it on? Amber Austin will pick up the personal foul. Second on Homestead. Second of 2. Nevaeh Jackson does convert on the second one. 8-point game. Jackson now with 8. 5.5 left in the third. Here's Stevens, guarded by Gibbs. Now Austin swings it to Stock. Stock surveys. They want Patterson on the block. The double team's there. Floater. Stock can't get it. Rebound comes to Sullivan. Jackson knocked it away, but it came to Stevens. Now back to Sullivan. Kick to Stock. Jackson went for the steal. It wasn't there. That would have been her 4th. Or excuse me, that would have been her 3rd. Austin couldn't get it. Rebound Parrott. Another leak out from Carroll. They get a half a dozen of these a game. That one, Fordyce, little baby jumper. Back to a double-digit lead. Fordyce with 8. Stock. Here to Sullivan. Austin finishes down low with the left hand. Down low to Fordyce, rejected again by Patterson. Talk about timing. It's not just the size and length, the timing. Midway through the third. Oh, wide open 3. Jackson, no. Rebound Gibbs and a foul on Austin. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Homestead. That's her 3rd. Austin checks out. Kingsley in. Nothing there. Patience for Carroll. Parrott baseline. She loves that baseline. Comes back out Jackson. Gibbs, 3:50 left in the third. Gibbs backs it back out. 3:35. Now Parrott. Gibbs in the corner. Lane opened up slightly. Jackson down low. Oh, nice use of the pivot, but couldn't get it to go. Patterson bothered that one. Sullivan, good feed to Stock. Sullivan, eyes up, and assists to Stock. Six-point game. Kicked it out. Sanaya, three ball. Sanaya Jackson with the big three. Makes it a 9-point lead. Patterson. Good read by Fordyce, but just couldn't grab it. Stevens. Back rim, no good. Patterson attacks the glass, still no. And Patterson does finish. The strength and toughness from Patterson. Oh, that was a good idea, but behind Gibbs. And the turnover, 7-point lead for Carroll, 2:15. Sullivan, scoop, no good. Patterson, she is going to work. And they're going to count it. Oh. Patterson finally gets an and one to go. That's the line. 5-point deficit. 2:13 left, 38-33. Patterson gets it and converts it. Four-point game. Whistle. 2:02 left. It's going to go against Homestead. Who's it on? It's going to go on Stevens. That's her second, team's fourth. You got 2 team fouls on Carroll. Got it. The roll goes down for Sanaya Jackson. 40-34. Jackson with 5 quick points here towards the end of this third. 1:50 remaining. Here's Sullivan. Stock. Cut off, double teamed. Now found Stevens, who's wide open for the 18-foot baseline jumper, is pure. 4-point game. Minute and a half. And a foul. Jump ball. Jump ball, the call. And Homestead not too thrilled about that one. .120 left. 4-point lead for Carroll. And it will be Carroll ball. There's Sheets looking to post up. Cassader, now Parrott. Baseline kick out to Nevaeh Jackson from her sister Sanaya. They've converted a couple of those in their time playing together, since birth. Woo! 50 seconds. Patterson. Oh, yeah, she got hit by Jackson right at that last minute. Right at the last second. She was getting ready to lay that up with the right hand. 47 seconds left. She'll go back to the line. She has been solid from the charity stripe in tonight's ball game. Converts. The junior. Six-point ball game. Second attempt for Ayana. It's them both. 5-point lead. Can't get it. That may have been partially blocked by Stevens. Hand off to Kingsley. Down low, Patterson. Woohoo! One possession game. Homestead with absolutely no quit. They were down double digits against Southside in the sectional final and came back and won that ball game. They had to go to overtime to beat Noblesville and then a foul on Bottoms. .8 left in the third quarter. Big foul there on Bottoms. Jackson can push the lead. He's not going to get it to go. Two-shot foul. Jackson will get a second attempt here. And does get the roll on the second. 4 seconds. Patterson, got to get rid of it. That's good if it goes. Back rim, no good. 4-point game at the end of 3. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back. 8 more minutes of regulation to decide who's going to move on to semi-state in this 2020-21 season. Will it be Homestead? Will it be Carroll? Carroll leading by 4. This is SummitCitySports.com. We've been here all day long. Patterson down low to start the quarter is a bucket. 2-point game. Patterson now with 25 points. Come on with it. Knocked down, and Sullivan is fouled. Two-point ball game. 7:35, Homestead with the ball. Stock needs help, finds it in Sullivan. Sullivan did a nice job in that third quarter, not picking up a foul. That would have been her 4th, and that one's going to be on Sheets on the dribble drive. 15 foul on Carroll. Three for Stock, no. And a whistle. Carroll up by 6. They have led this entire ball game. Picked up by Stock, goes to Sullivan. Sullivan guarded by Parrott. Pair of seniors. Now Keensley. Stock. Down low, Patterson. Patterson, and the finish. Tied ball game, folks. Timeout by Carroll. 6.5 minutes left. Woo, what a comeback. We're going to step away real quick for the 30-second timeout. SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 6:35 left. SummitCitySports.com. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. But an outstanding day of basketball action in Class 4A. Also, Norwell still in it as they're in the regional final this evening. I haven't got a score update, but tonight we're going to have a Fort Wayne player in semi-state in Class 4A. No matter who wins this ball game, it's a win-win situation for a Fort Wayne fan. Here's Parrott, tied up 44-44, 6:30 left. Jackson pops out, guarded by Stevens. Parrott on the wing. Wow, big three ball from Delane Sheets to break the tie up. No conscience at all for Delane Sheets. Kingsley didn't force it. Nicely done from the junior. Gets it right back in the corner. And she answers with the three of her own. Woo! Don't take your eyes off the screen. Sheets. Here is Jackson. Trickles out to Fordyce. To Sanaya. Three, no. Rebound. They're going to get a foul on Delane Sheets. Stevens with the board. Fouls on Sheets, as I mentioned, her third, team's fifth. Check it, team sixth. .5:15. Here is Sullivan. Stevens, wing three. That one, no. Patterson rebounds. Down low. Can't get it. Second attempt. Put back, still no. Pop back, and that's going to be a foul on Patterson. Trying to rebound from behind. That was too much contact. I think that's the right call on that one. Jackson, they don't come out on her, and she makes them pay. Nevaeh Jackson. .50-47, the steal to Parrott. Parrott took a hit from Kingsley. She's going to go to the line. 4:29 left. Just a bit intense in here in Bill Green Arena. Can't get it, could Parrott. Got the second, did. Emily Parrott, two-possession game, 51-47, 4:20 remaining. Kingsley finds Stock. Stevens inside out to Sullivan. Kingsley wants it in the corner, baseline, dribble drive. Blocked by Fordyce, but a foul. Here's Kingsley. 2 shots. First one is money. Second attempt for the junior. Don't forget, a lot of these players coming back for Homestead. Amber Austin and Grace Sullivan, the only 2 seniors that have a lot of playing time. The rest are juniors or below. Kingsley, the junior, pulls within 2. Parrott, and they're going to get a little cheapie there on Molly Stock. 1-1 coming for Emily Parrott. Four minutes left in this regulation. I won't say ball game. Missed the front end, won't get a second attempt. Molly Stock pushes it to Stevens. Back to Stock. Good recovery defensively. Now Kingsley. Stevens, 3-ball. Couldn't get it. And kids, when you're watching, I know she missed, but watch her and Maggie Kingsley. You see it from Jackson. Oh my goodness. Sanaya Jackson this time for triples. 54-49. Stock. Patterson down low. 3-point game. 3:15 remaining. That one blocked by Patterson, her third. Will go out of bounds and stay at that end. .304. And what are we talking about here? Patterson walking off a little gingerly. And Austin's going to check in for her. So, yep, 3:04, official timeout to get Patterson out of the ball game. And the way that the trainer's working on her looks like just a calf, maybe a cramp in that left calf. Here's Castater. The Jackson twins have been tremendous, shooting the ball from deep. They've had the answer every time Homestead came at them. 250. Here's Jackson. Guarded by Stevens, now out to Parrott. Back out Castater. Castater all the way to the bucket, lays it up and in. The hoop, the harm for Lexi Castater. Up by 5. What a huge play by the freshman. Patterson will check back in. Castater will go back to the line. And can't get it to go. And a whistle. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll go back to Sparty. 2:37 left. 5-point game. Inbound to Sullivan. Austin back out Stock. In the corner, Patterson. Guarded by Castater. Skip pass. Sullivan. 3-ball from the wing. Front rim, no good. Rebound by Gibbs. 2:15 left. 2-possession game. Castater guarded by Austin. This is a mismatch. On the dribble drive. The floater. Lexi Castater. Another foul. And a finish. How about these last 2 offensive possessions? Coach Mark Redding's giving it to her out deep and giving her the space, and she's gone to work off the dribble. Castater, 2:07 left to convert the end one, and can't get it. Stays a 7-point lead. Stevens. Patterson knocked away. She gets it back. Skip pass. Sullivan. Stock. Kingsley in the corner. Sullivan to the rim. Blocked by Jackson, but a foul. That will send Sullivan to the line to shoot 2. Homestead shooting 2 the rest of the way. Carroll leading this whole game. Homestead's tied it up twice here in the fourth quarter, but Carroll's had the answer each and every time. Sullivan can't get it. Rebound. Kingsley couldn't pull it down. Comes a Castator. 145. Coach Redding wants him to slow. Now goes to Parrott. Homestead's going to have to start gambling here. 140. Got to trap that right there. Parrott kicks it back out. Castator. Over here wide with space is Jackson. Back to Sanaya. And 124. Excuse me, I had it wrong. It's a double bonus that Carroll's in. Just 8 team fouls on Carroll. 10 against Homestead. Here's Sanaya. 124 remaining. Sanaya Jackson. Big free throw. 8-point lead. .124 remaining. Second attempt for Jackson. Hits them both. Big time. 9-point lead. Stevens, quick trigger. No. Just has not been able to get it going consistently as Patterson puts it back on the rebound. And Homestead with the timeout. Head coach Rock Parker with the quick one. Full timeout. We're going to step away real quick here. SummitCitySports.com.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Welcome back. 1:15 left in this ball game. 60-53. Carroll on top, and they are inbounding. Oh, Parrott. They did a nice job, did Homestead. They got to trap that right there. Parrott does get rid of it to Jackson. Jackson will bring it up. 1:10 left, finds her sister Sanaya, and that's going to be a foul on Patterson. That will send Sanaya Jackson to the line to shoot the double bonus. Carroll, you make your free throws here. You're moving on to semi-state. It looks that simple now. Jackson. 8-point game. Second attempt. Does get the roll. 9-point lead. Homestead needs a lot of help here. Stevens. Stock. Sullivan, 3. Got it. Got to get a steal or a quick foul. 52 seconds. Gibbs, what a heads-up play. Didn't take the shot, and that ran off another 2 seconds. .44 seconds. Gibbs, the sophomore, can't get the first. Stays a 6-point game, 2 possession. This would make it a 3-possession game on this make. No. Rebound Kingsley. Sullivan. Stevens, Patterson, Stock, Sullivan, Stevens from deep. That one no good. A little forced and 30 seconds left and a foul. Lexi Castater, the freshman, is going to go to the line. 29 seconds. Castater. Outstanding ball game by the freshman. She's had a heck of a first year under head coach Mark Redding. It's the first of two. 7-point lead. Fordyce checks in for Gibbs. Castater can't get the second rebound. Kingsley. 27 seconds left. Kingsley, Sullivan, three. Short, no good. Rebound comes to Jackson, and the foul. 18 seconds left. Carroll fans starting to feel it a little bit. They can feel a little semi-state berth. .6 left. Sanaya Jackson hits it. And don't go anywhere after the finish. We'll get you the full stat line before we sign off. Missed the second. 8-point game. Here's Patterson. 15 seconds. Patterson all the way. Lays it up and in. Timeout. Called by Coach Rod Parker. 30-second timeout. And we'll take it with them. SummitCitySports.com.
Been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really
11 seconds left in this regional final, and Jackson will be fouled once again. 2 shots coming, 10 seconds left. Jackson, first of 2. Converts. Second attempt here for Sanaya Jackson, the sophomore. Hits them both. 8-point lead. Sullivan, 7 seconds. Kingsley. Sullivan, 3 seconds. Patterson puts it up, no good. And congratulations to the Carroll Chargers. They win 66-58. to move on to semi-state. Wow. Outstanding ball game we saw here tonight. 2 coaches shake hands, well respected. And Coach Redding giving the team love. Wow, what a day of basketball we saw here, ladies and gentlemen. And Homestead, a great season. They'll be back. Only graduating 2 players with extreme playing time on the roster. So Homestead will be right back at it. And Carroll, congratulations, an outstanding season. They're Summit Athletic Conference champions, going undefeated in conference play. Now move to 25-2 and beat Homestead for the second time this year to move on to semi-state, which will be played at LaPorte or Logansport against Penn or Crown Point. I believe they're at halftime right now, but what an outstanding night of basketball all day long. Started at 10 a.m. with the Carroll win over McCutcheon, then the Homestead win over Noblesville, and now the Carroll Chargers finishing the season off as they sure would hope. Outstanding stuff from Carroll. Let's give you the scorers here, ladies and gentlemen. Just handed me the stats here. Give me a moment. And the leading score, let's give you Homestead first. Ayanna Patterson gave it all she had. 33 points, 14 rebounds. My goodness, only 2 turnovers. And she was 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Outstanding stuff. Also scoring for Homestead. 5 points for Grace Sullivan. 5 points for Allison Stevens. 2 points for Molly Stock and 2 points for Amber Austin. For the Carroll Chargers, leading the way in scoring and rebounding, Sanaya Jackson. 16 points, 7 boards, 2 assists as well, just 1 turnover. She was 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. Outstanding job by the sophomore. Next would be Nevaeh Jackson, 14 points. Emily Parrott with 11 points. Lexi Castater with 8. Taylor Fordyce with 8. Delane Sheets with 5. And Kayla Gibbs and Olivia Lowry with 2 apiece. Wow, what a game. What a day of basketball. I want to give a big shout out to tournament director and athletic director here at Marion High School, Steve Moritz. Done an outstanding job, did him and his staff, producing this outstanding basketball action right here live from Bill Green Arena. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Once again, congratulations to the Carroll Chargers. They moved to semi-state. So we're going to shut her down and get ready for a week of boys high school action from SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you join us starting Tuesday. Until then, for Hunter Sosenheimer, I am Tim Atkinson. You have been watching 4A Regional Final Basketball right here live from SummitCitySports.com.
To do this, a bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. Solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Keep it 100. Thank you.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an